We're going to talk about the alt looking to basically break out to the upside. Most of these alt AGI, Algon, AGI, Algo, DOCK, DNT, all of them looking to basically break out to the upside, right? So before we get started, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to basically join our public Telegram group. And basically, if you're looking to join our premium group for some alt setup and BTC setup and all that good stuff, make sure to send me a message. I'm gonna give you the link to the Discord channel. All right. So let me know if the sound is good before I get it started. We're gonna start off with BTC first thing first. All right. So, right. Let me send the link. So we seen like massive pumps, especially with the Syscoin. Syscoin just like a pump over like 200% up. So basically, Sys was one of our top pick like for this quarter, like roughly around like a 300 sats. It pumped all the way up to like a 1800 sats. So that's like that's a very big move. All right, so it's almost like over 5x move to the upside. So let's just keep that in mind. Sys looking very good, but it is most likely going to be pulling back to the downside. I wouldn't be touching it right now. Just take profit and let the rest go. That's the best thing to do. So now let's move on to BTC. So BTC, we don't have much to say. Everything I've been talking about over the last few days, it is playing out. It is moving sideways, very boring. And one thing we just have to keep in mind is like, you just have to remember like what happened like back in like roughly around like mid-February, right? You guys remember just about this area. That's when we top out, right? Mid-February. What happened back in mid-February? Alt pump like very aggressively to the upside. February 9th through February 16th, right? We saw like a massive pump from alt. So, and then what happened next? We saw like a big dump from BTC. What are we seeing now? We're seeing like an alt basically tapping out, right? So we could be seeing something similar to it. Okay, we anticipating BTC to drop, and BTC just have to basically basically have to stay just about this area of 91 to 93, 94 area range for alt to keep up the momentum. But if BTC basically drop to the downside, we're most likely going to see like the alt season being over, at least for the short term. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, Sweet Canary? So now let's take a look at the weekly time frame for BTC. So we did not close the weekly candle last week green, which is kind of a not so great, right? As you can see, like we retested last week low, which was like a 905, something like that. Okay, 903, depending which exchange you're using, right? 9030, something like that, right? So that's not good at all. That's very bad. You needed to just basically not basically retest like anywhere around like a low 9k area, but that's very bearish. You take a look at the weekly 200 EMA. We've been talking about it over the last few weeks. It is just about like 87, 88 range. So even if we dip down, we're most likely going to get a temporary support for another accumulation move. And at the same time, you take a look at this range of 87, 88 over the last 10 weeks. Right there, over the last 10 weeks, been like a massive support. As you can see, we pump all the way up to like a 10k from this range of 87, drop back down, okay, pump back above it, drop back down, could not close above it, open up, just about 87, and then could not close above like a 96, 97. So we basically struggling to basically get get out of this range. We're most likely going to be making a big move over the next like a few days or so on. All right, so let's just keep that in mind. So now one thing we just have to keep in mind for BTC is like the monthly time frame. I said it last time, we needed the monthly time frame basically to stay green at least for the short term, but it is not in a good healthy momentum. As you can see, we could not basically close above the at any given weeks, right? We couldn't close like above this previous month open, which is like just about like a 9,500 range. You guys remember we pumped to 95, could not basically stay there, basically got rejected. That's very, very bearish. Monthly 200 EMA just about 80 to 100 range. So 85, 87, all the way down to 8K area, going to be a nice level to be watching, monitoring over the next few weeks, at least for the short term. All right, guys. So now let's take a look at Ethereum before we dive into the good stuff, which is alt. All right. So AE is pumping, AGI is pumping. I told you about all these coins, guys, last week. Aeon, Algo, AMB also pumping massively. If you guys been following us, you know AMB was like one of our top pick. Also, it pumped all the way up to 200, came back down. Okay. And then basically was accumulating. Okay, so APPC also looking very, very, very good. ARC, I don't have to tell you about ARC. We still looking very juicy for ARC. You can take a look at the monthly time frame, looking very, very juicy. We could be pumping all the way up to 8K. All right, but let's dive into Ethereum before we talk about the alt season, guys. So Ethereum is basically just following BTC. So daily time frame for Ethereum. Now we created a parallel channel. You guys remember when we said it, Ethereum gave us a flat correction just like this. What did we expect? Okay, we expected Ethereum to keep us like giving us a impulse move to the downside, but it seems like this drop going to be very organized, right? You can see like it is very organized. Okay, we can keep making the this type of corrective move to the downside, at least for the short term. So Ethereum is just basically moving sideways as of now, but the most important is like we're anticipating a drop, and it is dropping. We got the daily 100 EMA just about 220, but we're looking for like a 200, low 200 range. Okay, so $200 for Ethereum going to be incredibly juicy. Just about 236. So 236 is just about like 200 range. So we're looking for Ethereum to retest 236 level, at least for the short term, within the next few days and so on, right? So now let's take a look at King XRP next. That's XLM. So XRP BTC, as we expected, right, giving us a reversal pattern. Now it is basically getting rejected just by this area of 100 EMA. So let's see if XRP is going to be able to break this 100 EMA on a daily basis. On a 3-day basis, it is above the weekly 3-day 21 EMA, which is kind of bullish, right? If you basically been following us, above weekly, not weekly, but 3-day 21 EMA, most alt you want to start buying above the 3-day 21 EMA, just like Algo, just like QDOM. We talk about QDOM, APPC, AGI, and all of those good stuff, right? We've been talking about those alt. Make sure to basically accumulate above the 3-day 21 EMA, above the 100 EMA on the 3-day chart. They tend to move very fast. That's why you're seeing like Blue Zell moving very fast, ARC moving very fast. We're looking for PIVX also to move very fast very soon. The volume for PIVX is extremely low. I noticed like it is like just about 10 BTC, so we have to basically pump above like a roughly around like 100 BTC. That'd be great for a better momentum. But as of now, we need to pick up some volume for PIVX. Okay, but alt already looking ARC. Okay, ARC is looking very, very juicy. All right, so basically going back to XRP, we're just looking for it to consolidate. All right, if like we can pump above this 2800 range, that'd be great. But let's see what type of a reaction we're gonna get within this range. It could last longer. okay? Just like a, just like a QDOM. You remember QDOM basically lasted forever, and when I give you the signal for algo, you guys remember algo was like 2500, right? It dropped down to like a 2200, and most people have been panicking, and I was like, oh, it's just a sideways correction, nothing to worry about. So XRP, just pay attention to it, especially when you got A and B breaking out. A and B and XRP got similar timing, and it could be it could be giving us a good move very soon. So all right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at the alt. Hey, what's up, Punet? Thanks a lot, Novi Pazar, Will Brown. Thanks a lot, Will. Hey, what's up, Will? So now I'm gonna talk about a few alt, right? So if you guys haven't watched my basically alt review from I think like a couple of weeks ago, I gave you guys a total review of all the alt on Binance, okay? And I told you like most of the alt that are ready, showed you like most of the alt that are ready to push to the upside, and most of them they push into the upside. If you watch Sys coin, right? Let me just start with Sys BTC. So Sys just pumped like 200% like to the upside. All right, so if you watch Sys, right, I was giving you target like to just about like a June 2019 high, right? But you can see like it picked all the way up to like a April first week of April 2019. If you've been following us, right, we talk about the fact that if we break June high, right, we're going straight to April highs, right? So why we basically are targeting April? Because Digibyte, I told you about Digibyte a few weeks back, and I was like, look at Digibyte. Digibyte did not pump all the way up to a June high, but Digibyte pumped all the way up to like an April high. So, and I was like, we have to pay attention to most of these alt, especially like Sys coin, right? APPC, POA, BTCP, right? They very aggressive. You can see like the basically mid-February, right? I just showed you at the beginning of the live stream why mid-February was so important. You can see like a Sys coin pump almost like 100% in 3 days, okay? Almost 80% in 3 days, right? So now it just pumped like almost like 200% in like less than 3 days, right? So as you can see, that's 400% move in 3 days. So you got to be able to position yourself and understand like what's going on for these alt. I know some of these alt, they're not going to pump like when you want them to pump, right? Sometimes you might have to stay with this alt like for like a 3 month. Like when I picked like a Sys coin, and I was like, okay, this is basically could last for like the entire quarter. All right, so up to like September, October. That's what I was anticipating for APPC, not APPC, but Sys coin to pump all the way up to like a 900 range. So you can see it pump all the way up to like 1800. So let's just keep that in mind. All right, let's keep that in mind. SIA gonna do well. Okay, it's at least gonna pump to 100 sats. I think it is just about like 37. All right. So, but we're gonna talk about SIA, SIA coin, whatever. Troy is also looking good. Just need to break like a certain key area. PVX looking good also. I just talked about PVX. It doesn't have like enough volume as of now. So only 10 sats. I mean not 10 sats, but 10 BTC 24-hour volume. So now let's go back to I don't need to talk about ADA because you guys know already my view for ADA. Let's take a look at ADX. Okay, ADX, one of my top pick, right? I actually just like gotten into ADA, right? ADX, right? So just got in, looking forward to break this 100 EMA, right there. So it already broke it on a 3-day basis. So I'm just looking forward to close within the next 2 days, right? Because this 3-day candle gonna close like in 2 days and 8 hours. So I'm not worried at all. Even if it comes back down to 1,000 and so on, it is okay. Because we already broke the broke this 3-day 100 EMA. So at least for the short term, I'm looking for a possible move to like a 2000 sats within the next few weeks. So I'm just gonna sit tight, relax, just like Blue Zell. Okay, Blue Zell already give us the blueprint for these moves. Let me show you Blue Zell. So I just showed you Blue Zell like last week, right? Showing you Blue Zell and ARC before the breakout from ARC, right? So so you can see like a Blue Zell pump above this 100 EMA, drop back down to 21 EMA, basically just say, I'm going to the moon, right? So target one was like 650, target two like 830, right? And then you can see that we pump all the way up to 900. So 300 to 900, that's over 3x. So and in just like a week or so, like from July 14th, right? If you've been following our analysis, right, at least over the last few days, you could have basically pay attention to Blue Zell, because I basically emphasize it just like I emphasize ARC and PVX. All right, looking very, very, very juicy. All right. So now let's move on to AE. Okay, so AE is looking very, very juicy, right? As I said it like in my premium group, we just needed to close above 1750, looking very beautiful. Okay, so AE looking beautiful. So if like we get like enough momentum, we could be pushing all the way up, guys, to even like 6,000, and current price is only like 2,000. That's another 200% move. All right, so but we have to do it very quickly, otherwise BTC could be breaking down and we might be waiting for another alt season to basically pump all the way up to 6,000. Like some of these alt, they're not going to be pumping. Okay, you just have to be careful, because most of them probably going to be retracing down and wait till like October, September to basically get the other alt, get to move very fast during the next alt season. So now when you take a look at basically AGI. So AGI, we're looking good. We broke the this area of resistance. Nice support from 21 EMA, looking to break this 250 rank. That's all I'm looking for. If like we close above this 250, it could be moving very fast. I think like AGI could definitely hit like 6,000 from this, not 6,000, 600. Could definitely hit 600 within the next few weeks and so on. All right, we just need a little bit volume, just like Loom is also looking very, very juicy. AGI and Loom, I mean, you don't need to hold both of them if you're just trading. They basically got the same setup, so they just moving together. Okay, so NKN, let's take a look at NKN. NKN still struggling. Okay, NKN, we basically making a lower highs, right? So we just have to be cautious. We need to break this trend line, and then basically as soon as we break this area and basically pump above like a 290, we could be looking for further momentum. But as of now, especially on the 3-day chart, we're still not facing a strong momentum. All right, we got a nice double bottom. That's something that you could argue, like, this breakout, yes, we're gonna get the breakout, but if like we come back down and retest like a 250, we just have to stay above it, so we can move much higher. Okay, so hey, what's up, Peter? I mean, hello Chen, the volume is low. It's just pumping and dumping between like 8 sats to 10 sats range. So it is just a hold. It is not something like I would like even to a day trade or anything. You just hold it. 10 sats is nothing you can lose. I mean, it is, it is gonna pump or it is gonna basically dump. All right, so but 10 sats, 5 sats, 3 sats, you cannot basically even look at the chart carefully. I mean, let's take COTI, we talked about it last time. Yeah, we talked about COTI last time. It got this head and shoulder pattern formation, you know, pumped to the upside, came back, retested. It is still a hold, okay? Nothing you can do, just hold, you know, and wait. It, you know, I don't see no sign of bearishness, at least on the 3-day chart, so you just want to hold it, right? So OAX, I don't want to talk about 4-hour chart, man. 4-hour chart is just, I'm not day trading alt. If you're day trading alt, you might be watching like 4-hour, but alt, I don't look at anything but the list I can look at for the alt is like the daily. I don't look at anything else because it is going to be too much noise. I can't even, I don't day trade alt, man. Yeah, to look at Blue Zell. Blue Zell almost like a 1,000 right now. Okay, it's almost 1,000. So that's what I'm saying. Like these type of setups, you only can get it on a 3-day basis. It is going all the way up to 1,600. Okay, we just broke this target 2, target 3. It is just a hold, man. So another 50% move. So Bitcoins also. Let's take a look at Bitcoins. I keep calling it Bitcoins. BQX. BQX, beautiful setups, right? Beautiful setup, right? So you can see we just about to break this level, so looking very juicy, guys. I talked about it last time. So let's see if like we can, you know, get like a successful close above like a 900. It could be pumping very hard within the next few days or so on. Let's take a look at OAX. OAX, I got a setup, right? I just sent it to my premium also. So let me see. Okay. So give me guys 1 second so I can basically add this. All right, the screen gonna black out. Give me guys 1 second. One second, just hold on tight. Right, so just showed you guys the alt. So basically these are the alt setup, like since basically you know, for June and all that good stuff. You can see like AGI, we basically, you know, we're looking for AGI 260 for 8600 range. Basically looking for like Atom, I was looking for 20,000, but it pumped all the way up before retracing down. IOTA, you can see like we're still looking for like a further move to the upside. Nice support around like a 1800 range, looking for all the way up to like a 18,000. So Syscoin right there. Let's see, Syscoin right there. You can see like I was basically very moderate regarding Sys. It pumped all the way up to basically 1800, all the way up to 1800. So request was like one of our top picks. We picked it, you know, picked it right around like a 140 to 160 range, pump all the way up to 600, all the way up to 600. So now I just sent like a signal for ELF, you know, ELF, right? And we're looking for like a further move to the upside. All right, so Nexus also, you know, looking very beautiful, nice accumulation range, and looking for like a, you know, 4,000 to 5,000 area. Could pump all the way up to like a 10,000, but I'm just being not being too greedy. AGI, as I said it, AGI looking very juicy. We just need to break 260. We just retested 260, 270 area. We most likely going to be AE. Okay, AE, I just talked about it. As you can see, all these setups. So if you're looking to basically join our public Telegram group, make sure to basically send me a message so you can basically join our basically premium group. All right, so let's do this. Harmony 1. I don't do time analysis. Like when I buy a coin, I just sit tight on it because if you think like it's gonna, for instance, I might just throw a number out there, say, oh, PIVX gonna moon like next week, but it might not moon next week. It might moon like next September. I mean, not September, October, right? Something like that. So the structure looks good. I just wait. So instead of basically trying to throw some dates and stuff like that, I just basically wait. All right, just like Syscoin basically pumped like, I was very moderate looking for 400. It pumped to like 1800. So you just have to sit tight, relax. Let's take a look at OAX. Oh, POA is pumping also. I'm big on POA and BCPT. So Power Ledger looking good. OAX. So OAX looking very good. Just need to break 8888, right? That's what I'm looking for, at least for the short term. If it does, guys, we could be going to the moon. Okay, we could be definitely I would be looking to take profit just about like 1050 to 950 area, and then we could be going to the moon after that. Okay, we could be going to the moon. Looking very good. All right, looking very good. So I sent OAX like not last week, just few days back. It dumped all the way down to like 739. Okay, I was saying like buy in this range of 600 to 700. It dropped all the way down to a 639 range, not 739, 639, and now we're looking to break just about like 800. Okay, if we break 800, it is going to be a good move. Take a look at the 650 range all the way up to like just about 1050. That's almost 50% move. So, and we could be looking for like a 2000 and up for our OAX. Looking very juicy, man, looking very juicy. So we're looking for this May June 2019 high. If the volume is good enough, I don't think we're gonna get enough chance to pump all the way up to like a April high. Okay, March. Okay, actually March 2019 high, just about like 11,000. I don't think we got that juice. So I don't think we got enough momentum to do so, but I wouldn't say never. Okay, Algo is still a hold, man. I basically took profit at Algo just about like 3,800. I sent a signal like, I'm taking 75% of my money out of Algo and I put it into PIVX, so, and sitting tight. Algo is still looking good. It is above like a 4,100. Let's take a look at one. I think one is looking, Harmony is looking good. So guys, if basically it is not easy, basically it is not easy like to talk about this alt after they pump. I give you two analysis like all this alt on basically on Binance. Just go on my channel and take a look at like alt review, all the alt on Binance, everything. It is on alphabetical order. So let's say I'm not going live or all that good stuff, you might just go back, take a look at those videos, right? It is on alphabetical order. So let's say you're watching ADA, and you're looking for XDZ, you got to go all the way up, all the way down to the end of the video to basically watch basically XDZ and all that good stuff, right? One is looking great. So we actually breaking this resistance just about like 70, right? So which is actually good. So next level to look for, it is about like 111. So at least for the short term, we could look for 111, and after that it could be going to the moon. If we break this level of 111, guys, and BTC doesn't do anything crazy, it could go all the way up to basically 300 sats. So talking about 300 sats, let's take a look at QKC. Okay, QKC, I'm looking for up to 300 sats, right? All the Qs, okay, they are just about like 300 to 3,000, right? So what I mean, all the Qs, QKC, QLC, QSP, QDM. Okay, so QDM, I'm looking for 3,000. All the other Qs like a QLC setup, looking for like a 400, already break like this level of 330, so we're looking for like 450 to 550 area. QKC, I just talked about it, looking for like a 330, looking very, very juicy, pretty much a healthy momentum. Nothing crazy, low volume, low volume in terms of selling pressure, right, as we go up, right? So we just need to break like 150 to 180 range, and it could be like a moon time. All right, so QLC, just talk about it. QSP also, so as you can see, QSP, okay, I think it's quantum stamp. All right, looking very juicy, already broke this level of resistance, right? Came back and retested just like Blue Zell. I think it could be going to the moon very, very, very soon, guys, very soon. So if you're holding QSP, it is a nice setup. So DigiByte already pumped 700%, man. It is not something like I'm gonna be even like looking to hold, right? So let's take a look at DigiByte, DGB. Let's take a look at DigiByte. DigiByte, it can pump, okay, it can go high, but it, like I said, all right, I think it pumped, let's see, not 700% right there. It's 1000% move. Okay, DigiByte already pumped like 400%, 500%, so it can go higher, but I'd rather buy like alt that are basically right around here. Like BNT also did the same structure right there. Okay, so I'd rather buy alt right now, looking to break like 3-day 100 EMA. Okay, instead of buying something that is already pumped like 400. It already pumped above a May high, right? Retested almost like April. You can see like why I was saying like April, basically April 1st 2019 is very important. You take a look at DigiByte, that's where we pumped at, and we got rejected, just like Syscoin, just pumped all the way up to the same exact date. So it's not a coincidence, right? And when I was talking about this stuff, right, that was like over 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was talking about like pay attention to June, and after June we're gonna have to pay attention to first week of April 2019. Let's take a look at PVIX. Let's go back to PVIX. So PVIX is only basically 1%, so just huddle, nothing going on. Can pump all the way up to 9,000. That's 100% move. take profit and let the rest go. If it wants to go to a April prices, right there, which is like roughly around like 20,000, 5,000 to 20,000, it is almost, guys, 4x. So so let's move on to NKN. NKN got a nice setup. We already talked about it, right? But it got a nice setup, but I'm just worried about like this descending. You could call it descending, but since like it is making lower highs, I just want to be cautious. If it can pump it, come back down, retest it, that'll be beautiful. Okay, we already talked about that one. Let's go to the moon, Peter. Nano USD. Nano USD. Nano up already almost like 300%, right? USD from like 20, almost 25 to a dollar, right? So Nano did great already. Okay, pump like 400%, right? So Nano, if you guys pay attention to Nano, that's why I don't pay attention to like a USD prices, because they can fool you. Like Nano BTC only pump 100%, right? Like from just about like when I was saying buy Nano 7,000, right? 7,000 sats. Target was like 11,000 and 14,000. We hit like a 1385, right? All right. So hit target on the dot. But versus BTC, it only pumped like, let's say 100%. So if you pay attention to your basically USD Nano, you would have basically sold long time ago when you're 100% up. But if you just held right comfortably versus the BTC price, you could have basically killed, get the 400% move. But if you just pay attention to Nano USD, you probably like, sold out long time ago. All right. So Tezos and Link. Tezos is it is moving sideways. So Tezos, we just hit resistance. So let's see if like we're gonna be able to break this. We're gonna be able to break 3,500 sats. All right. So Tezos, if you guys remember, I told you about Tezos when it was right there. I was like, we're gonna have to look for like the 3,000 to 3,500. Now we basically have to basically move sideways. We got the 3-day 21 EMA just about 2,900. So let's see, sell volume is low, price is decreasing. I don't see bearishness so far, but we just don't want to break like 25,000. Okay, if we break 25,000, we just have to we just gonna have to drop just about like a 15,000 area, which is like right there. But as of now, I don't see a bearishness. It is just sideways correction, right? So let's see if like we can basically accumulate all the way down to like a 29,000, 28,000. Yeah, storage was one of my pick last alt season back in February. It is still doing well. Okay, it is still doing well. So storage looking to break out, as you can see, just like Syscoin. Take a look at right there, February 15, Syscoin pumped big. Storage also pumped big, same exact day. Okay, so date. So as you can see, we're breaking this level for storage. So be ready for some moon party. And I think like 3,000, 2,600 is kind of moderate for Syscoin. For storage, we could be pumping all the way up to like 6,000. Okay, another 200% move. I know it is big, but guys, I don't think like we're gonna get any sort of resistance at 26 unless like you enter just about like 1,300. You take profit at 2,600 and let the rest run. But if you just enter now, right, you just have to sit tight and relax. Okay, relaxed all the way up to at least like a 4,000 area, right? So, but all of these targets were based on entry right there from first week of February. Okay, as you can see, we took a nice entry right there, and then we pump right there, exact same price level I was looking at, I was anticipating actually. So ANKR, ANKR, we talk about ANKR, it's pumping very hard, right? ANKR, it is just a hold, man. You don't need to do anything, just like ERD. Okay, you don't need to do anything, you just hold. ANKR, BNT, you just hold. Okay, talking about BNT, let's move on to BNT. As you can see, BNT, just hold. You don't do anything, no sign of reversal yet, so you just hold. Hey, ciao Aldo. Hey, Compound doesn't have enough history, man. I wouldn't, unless you're buying it for long term. I'm not gonna be trading it. So alt, they looking good, man. AST BTC looking very juicy. The only thing with AST BTC is like you might be worried about like buying, because we can still drop back down and do this. But alt, over the last few weeks, I don't see like any flat correction from alt. All I see is like a V shapes, pump, drop, drop, pump, drop, pump. No, basically a complex correction. So we could still be pumping to the upside. All right. So that's a 3-day basis. So even though we're about to get a MACD crossing, the MACD, it is fading away. Volume is too low for a cross down, at least for the short term, right? So low volume, selling pressure. So let's see if we're gonna avoid this cross down. It looks beautiful, just like BNT, guys. No need to do anything, just hodl, Komodo just about like 8,000, right? I sent Komodo to the public Telegram group when it was like 7,750. It is looking to break resistance just about 8,000. We could be going to the moon. Look at Komodo, just like ICX, right? Not ICX, but XLM. So we just need to break this level of 9,000, right? 8,000. It is about like 100 EMA, right? As soon as we break this level, close above 9,000. It might not be anytime soon, but it is a hold. Okay, I don't think it is going to be part of the this current run up, but it is still a hold and very accumulative. So let's say you're holding like Syscoin, it pumped 200% more up, right? It pumped 200%. You might be basically looking to add on to Komodo. I just talked about AMB just about like 170, right? Yep, 173, looking very juicy. AMB, we hit our target right there. Okay, entry was like 120, low 100, right? We pumped to like 200 to 220, right? As you can see, it is going back up. So looks very juicy, guys. Look very juicy. So no need to do anything. If you add on back to 140 to 130 area, you just have to hold it all the way up. Next level to look for is like 280. So plenty of momentum for A and B. So let's take a look at A and B on let's take a look at A and B. got nulls, atom, MBBTC. As you can see, that was a setup for AMB BTC. We're still, you know, looking for 280. All right, so guys, people FOMOing. BTC is about to break out. Come on, man. You guys, when BTC pump like 10 points, you say it's about to break out. Oh, that's a good point. Also, you sound like a BTC dominance is going. It is basically dropping because people also buying Tether. That's also possible. I never thought it. I never basically thought like people going that decrease the BTC dominance also. Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot. K4 Liberty. Yes, I'm gonna save it to buy XRP at 1000 sats. DLT, DNT, basically we have a resistance just about this red box, which is like 550. Looks very juicy. It has a low volatility, nice bottom formation, looking to break like 485. If we break 550, next resistance to look for is like almost 1700. Okay, that's another 200% move. Can we do it this alt season? Or if BTC doesn't act doesn't act crazy, right? We can basically pump to like a 1700 this alt season. If not, we can get rejected just about this area of 550, accumulate again, and then wait for the next alt season, which could be somewhere around like September, October, right? And then we can basically go to the moon. So you just have to strategize, because I said it a long time ago, back in February, alt season not gonna last forever. Next alt season going to be June, July. Okay. Next one going to be like, October, November, September, October area, and then could be fading away right around like a November before the dump, okay? So that's a AG Agrelo DLT. Yeah, that's DLT. It's called like Agrelo. I don't know why Agrelo. So DNT, similar move. So if you basically in our public Telegram group, you already got this DNT setup, just like the algo setup. Can it drop low? Absolutely. It can drop down to like 60 again, right? When I sent it, DNT was like 88. I think it dropped all the way down to like some like 77 or so on. It just need to break 90, and then bang, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. And DNT is also one of my top pick in my premium group, so it's not like I'm just giving you trash coins. FMTM looking very juicy. Could be mooning if like we can break 180. It doesn't have any resistance after that. We only got like a small resistance just by like a 260 250 area, which is like July 2019 high. After that, it is going to be moon time. All right, so FMTM, a nice hold, pumped it upside right there, came back down to 101 EMA, pumped it upside, came back down to 100 EMA. Doesn't have any more resistance if like we break this level of 180. All right, FMTM. Even FET is similar. It looks beautiful, beautiful pump. Just need to break 700. All right. So if you guys looking for a 10% move for alt, you most likely day trading. This alt they're not for 10%, guys. You gotta at least wait for like a 50% move. So moonshot, if like we break 50, that's fun. FUN, beautiful pump right there, February 15, just like Syscoin, right? And POA, BCPT, beautiful pump. Let's see, will pump like 100%, right, in 3 days. So can you imagine what type of pump we're gonna get right now? We could get easily a 200% pump. So I'm looking for like 130 for fun, right? We just need to break 50. I don't think we need to break 50. We just need to break 44 to 45. But just to be conservative, a break above 50 could give us more juicy move. Yeah, I don't day trade alt, man. I just buy and hodl. Because you day trade it, you might be panicking and all that good stuff. So if you just buy and hodl, you can make easy, 100% move, double your money without like too much stress. MITH is also one of our top pick. If you guys follow us, right, you know MITH. I showed you about MITH, guys, when MITH was like very low. So it is also in our group right there, like right around. Let's see, let me double check. I can show you that. MITH. You see, when we picked MITH was like 72. I actually picked like call for the MITH like before the breakout range of 50, right? Just above the 211 EMA 3-day chart. And as of now, if you just basically hold your MITH, you up like 100% move. All right, so right there. So. And we got like more momentum for MITH. We already hit 111. I think it got plenty of juice over the next few days. So you can see like an upside target is like almost 200 sats. So from 50 right there to 200, that's almost 250 sats, right? So still got plenty of juice, right? Can it drop low over the next few days? Yes. But it got like it has plenty of momentum to push to the upside right now. It is still a hold, no need to do anything. Vet already got the moonshot, man. So Nexus, okay, Nexus. I told you about Nexus, so even send it to the public Telegram group. Beautiful setup. We just need to break 24 accumulation. I told you over the last week or so, accumulate 22 to 1900. Hopefully you guys bought it at 22 to 9. Not financial advice, but if you buy anywhere around like a 22, 21, 19, it is a hold, and we're gonna be looking for this juicy move. All right, we're gonna be looking for this juicy move. Okay, that's 100% move, guys. And we got another one. I just want to see like if we're gonna break 45. Okay, unless it does something very crazy, it pump all the way up to like 10,000. But first thing first, let's just try to break 4,500 to 5,000 area, and then we could be looking for. I already talked about QLC, QSP, QKC, all of them. So Binance only has like a 4 Qs, so that's why it is easy to remember. QKC. As you can see, like since I started talking about it, it is mooning. QLC, as you can see, beautiful setup. Just wait it, don't do nothing. You just buy the breakout, look for the next resistance. If you don't have to sell, but sometimes you want to take profit. If you take like 20% profit, okay, you let the rest run all the way up to 450 to 550. Looks very juicy. Yeah, Nexus is high risk. Yes, it could be delisted, so but it looks juicy. So AJ. I'm bad with thumbnails. Yeah, but I will put some effort on thumbnails. I don't know. I don't know what will happen to the miners. They're gonna be okay, man. But BTC might not basically drop all the way down to 2,000. It might just drop down to 3,500, 3,000, and or even 4,000, and reverse back up, right? And move sideways between 4K to a 5K, 6K area. I mean, if BTC drops, Alt will drop. That's it. So Skycoin, if you guys watch our previous analysis, I called you Skycoin. Okay, Sky, Qdom, they got the same setup. Beautiful sideways correction. I send it to the premium also. So if you're looking to join our premium group and you basically want to get your coin to be analyzed and all that good stuff, make sure to send me a message, okay, once you join the public Telegram group. Skycoin, since I started talking about it, you can see like already pump a nice 40%, guys, a nice 40%, and we still got plenty of momentum to go all the way up for like a 13.5, right? So already 20% up just over the last 24 hours. Steam is pretty quiet. So if you're holding Steam, you just have to basically suck it up, right? And we're going to be looking for this 5,000 area up. 5,000 area, first target, okay, for Steam, which is like this line is saying right there. Yeah, Alt will dump, okay. If BTC dump, Alt will dump, and then they're going to be dumping till like a September, October again. Stratus, hopefully you guys been following Stratus also. Nice entry, 3,700, 5,000, 6,000, upgraded target all the way up to 11,000 for Stratus. So as soon as we broke the 6,000 area, our upgraded target up to like 11,000 to 12,000. So if you're holding Stratus, nice looking, looking to basically just need to break this 7,500 range, right? If it dumps it is going to be time to get out, right? Break this 21 EMA, it will be time to get out and basically wait for the next alt season. Okay, but if you bought it at 37, you know, when I talk about Stratus, just like I'm talking about a Skycoin, right? Same setup, Skycoin, Stratus, they got the same setup, same exact setup. Let's go back to Sky. Same exact setup, right? So you can see, you know, triangular formation. So you get the Stratus, triangular formation, breakout, it can pump, come back down, and basically just go into the moon. So let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain, I was looking for a retracement down to like a 150 to 180, and it is doing that exactly. So VeChain, we're looking for this flat correction, coming back down. So let's see if we're gonna get this move down. All right, we're gonna get a support just about like, again, you know, 157 to 180. We're already at 180, so let's see if like we're gonna get the support at 157. So, and I talk about the VeChain, don't FOMO. When VeChain was like 200 to 250, okay? So most people have been FOMO. As I said, do not FOMO VeChain. Just, it is correcting. So you can still get dropped. You can still pick it up at, you know, 150 area to 180, all right? So it came all the way down to 160, pumped back up to 240. Now it is coming back down to 160. So Troy. I don't think I talked about Troy, but Troy, we just need to break 68. Right, somebody asked about Troy. Beautiful setup, guys. Beautiful setup, and we're gonna be looking for, you know, it's only like 3% up so far. So hey man, nobody promoting altcoin. People trading, people making money. So they're not, most of these people, they're not looking to hold any of these alts. They just looking for a 50% move, right? So nobody promoting anything. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Don't come over here telling me like somebody promoting something. You're the one who buy it, okay? I don't tell you to buy, okay? If you buy, you buy it. If you don't buy, you don't buy, okay? You can't tell people what not to buy, man. Let's take a look at OMG. OMG is overextended, man. It pumps so much, guys. So it's not time to be buying OMG. Yeah, it's not time to be buying OMG. I was looking for this pullback to 1810. It did that exactly, so we can basically either look for this move back down right here. That's what I'm looking for, OMG. So take a look at lower degree. Yeah, looking for this move. You got this three-way move down, 1 2 3. I was looking for this move, and now I'll be looking for this move. If it doesn't come back down, it's okay. But that's what I'll be looking for. It's overextended, guys. So it has a weird chart. It did not basically accumulate at all. It just, after the February pump, right? You know, the rest of the alt they dump like first week of May through late May. They've been you know, start to move sideways and all that good stuff, and then starting to pump now. But OMG just say goodbye. Went all the way up to June prices right there. That's June resistance. So we're gonna talk about the S&P 500 next. The RCL is still a hold, man. It is still a hold. It is still a hold. You know, we talked about it when it was, you know, ready to break this level. We said if it breaks it, don't do anything. Don't do anything crazy. Just hold it. You can make plenty of moolah just by holding. Okay. Can it crash back down? Absolutely, it can. All right. But if you basically bought it anywhere around like 2,000, you know, to like a 4,000 area, you know, it's still okay. Okay, it is like, you know, 400% up, 500% up, all that good stuff. All right, it is still a hold, man. Next resistance is going to be like a 31,000. So pretty juicy. So pretty juicy. And you're looking at like 10x move from like first week of May, just like you know, OMG. First week of May started pumping. Let's take a look at the S&P. This guy talking about a crash back in 2018. Blah blah blah. Let's see. I think I know the crash you're talking about. The December 2018 crash. SPX. So I think you're talking about this October, first week of October, all the way down to like a December 18 crash. Let's see what you're saying. Two 2005, 2007. Two 2005. 2005 is 2007 is right there, okay? And you got this 2009. I talked about this long time ago, man. Like, talk about this flat correction. So now let's see. Chart of 2005. Okay. 2005 to 2007. That's what you got right there. This range. Okay. 2018, 2020, what about it? That's the crash we got right there. So that's a 2005 to 2007, and then we got the dump. So you're saying basically the 2018 to 2020, that's the same thing we got. So that's 2018 to 2020 we crashed also. So yeah, you could argue that's the same thing. So basically all you're saying is like we're gonna pump. That's all you're saying basically, right? So but on the macro scale, I talked about this structure a long time ago, and I was like basically in terms of like a Elliott wave, this is just a a flat correction, a continuation pattern, right? So can we get another flat correction like this, all right, in the near future? Yes, we can. Okay, we can get another one. This could be the flat correction also right here. All right, before we continue the uptrend, at least for the short term. All right, so So but let's take a look at SPX. SPX, we were looking for it to close above like a just about like 32.20. As you can see, now we're looking great, right, above 32.20. We got another gap just about like a 33.20. So I said it last time, it's not like I'm extremely bullish, but we just have to basically not try to ignore the bullishness of the market, right? Especially like we're about to get another stimulus, so it could be very juicy. All right, so MACD already crossing up. We already got the crossover. It is not a divergence, okay? Like I said, as long as we basically facing up, it's not a divergence. All right, it's facing up, so no divergence. It can be pushing to the upside all the way up and get the double top. So that's very juicy. All right, very, very juicy. So let's look for 33.20 now. Next. Let's go back to Binance. Okay, BCPT, guys, I'm very, very bullish on BCPT. Very bullish on it. So let's see. Hey, you're welcome, Stephanie. Link. I know you guys gonna be like, oh, Link never gonna drop down. Okay, it's going to the moon. So Link basically broke this 70,000 level I was looking for. So now we basically, it is still bullish, guys. Even though I was bearish on Link, as of now, volume is decreasing. But it doesn't mean just because it is bullish, it doesn't mean like we're not gonna hit my target, right? But as of now, volume is decreasing, price is decreasing. That's not a big sign of reversal. So unless like we get a big dump, which is like something I cannot control, but breaking this resistance area, as of now, it is bullish. It is still a hold. I'm not saying to go buy it or do anything, because I'm not buying it at these levels, right? So but it is still a hold, right? Of course, with a stop loss in place. Yep, MTH already hit target. MITH MITH hit target. Monitor MTH not a target yet, just about like 130, which is like 100 EMA. So volume, very low volume. Okay, guys, it is very important to pay attention to your volume. Very low volume in terms of selling pressure. So good time to be picking up some MTH. Only 1% up. Only 1% up. And we're looking for 130 range. That's almost like a 40% move, okay, within the next few days. OAX is pumping, okay. OAX right there. Let me show you when I talk about OAX. OAX, right? OAX. OAXBTC. Oh, I thought I sent you guys OAXBTC. Yeah, we just need to break this 8888, and we could be looking very juicy very soon. Civic is just about 350, so just need to break that 360 area, and I think we got a target for 390. Yeah, Civic is looking good. It just need to break 390 to 400, and that's it. That's all we need to do. It is one of my top picks, so it's not like I'm just throwing numbers out there. So I'm in PVX. Hey guys, make sure to hit the likes, make sure to join the public Telegram group. If you're not in the public Telegram group, let me know, because all you guys should be in the public Telegram group already. So best thing to do is alt. Like most people have been talking about alt season, but you know, knowing how to position and when to basically buy in, that's the most important. Now most people are going to be buying in the very top, okay, like, you know, after things up like, you know, 200%. So IOTA, you know, looking for the move to the upside, got position right around this area of 2020 to 2200 range. So it is still accumulative. So IOTA is a big cap coin, so it's not going to move that fast. So even if like it fails to pump, it can still accumulate again. So it is a big cap coin, so no need to basically rush it. Just buy it and you forget it. Let's go to the moon. So Aeon, I added more position on Aeon just after we broke this level of 1300 last night. So I didn't mean to fall more, but I just added. All that bad luck. I just sold some coins and then added to it. So man, A and B is pumping. Let's see the winner. Yep, Syscoin, QLC, CHR doesn't have enough history, so it is just a hold. So this boy going to be pumping so hard, guys. BQX, okay, finally one chain broke 3000. So we finally broke 3000. Talk about one when one was like under 2000 area. It is 50% move right now. So we just most likely gonna get rejected just by like 3500 to 3000 area, 3500 to 3700 for a sideways correction. After that, we're going to be going to the moon. But one was a let's take a look at basically wave also. So if you guys, I think I sent you guys waves in a public Telegram group. All right, so beautiful setup. Wave target was like 1800 to 1900, already broke like 1950. So so next level to look for is like 2800 for waves. Wave is very aggressive also when it wants to, very aggressive. Bitcoin Diamond broke the resistance, right? So could be going to the moon above like a 11,000 area. Okay, above 11,000. Walton still struggling, but the main thing for Walton is like we broke resistance. I kind of struggle a lot with Walton, with very, very slow. So, but after I saw this move, I was like, okay, this is a pattern I'm very familiar with. Let me just, hold tight. But it moves very slow, right? AE, we already talked about it, right? So a minute ago, we already talked about it. Pearl, PERL, breaking resistance, which is like, breaking has a E, not break E. Breaking, not you. Breaking above 100 EMA right now, so we could be looking for 500. All right, QSP, I'm just resuming what we just talked about. QSP, we already talked about it, right? KAVA, it is just a hold, man. I wouldn't jump in, but if you're lucky enough to buy the breakout, right, a couple weeks ago, not even a couple weeks ago, but last week, you're okay. QKC, I just talked about it also, looking very good. I mean, I wouldn't call it disappointed. It just, I mean, it is what it is, man. You cannot force these coins to pump. Let's see, OXT. OXT is not on Binance, so it's not something I'm going to talk about. It is not on Binance, so, and it doesn't have any chart, man, any patterns. Neblio, okay. Most of you guys forgot about Neblio, so do not sleep on Neblio if you're holding it. I know it is not moving, but a break above this 8,700 area, we're going to be looking for next level of like 17,000. I don't have any as of now, because I'm already holding like too many coins. So, but if it gives me like if I get like some profit, I might be buying Neblio. IOST still looking to break like 71, so pay attention to it. Next level is just about like 100 sats, so I mean, well, we talked about ARK last week. I think like Wednesday or Thursday, right before the pump, right? The day before the pump. That's when we talked about ARK. So I'm still looking for higher numbers for ARK. So Aeon. Okay, guys, I think I talked about Aeon, right? We just talked about Aeon. Added more on Aeon, so let's see. Yeah, added more on Aeon. Just looking to break this level, and we're gonna be looking for almost a 100% move, over 100% move from Aeon. So. 88. So 88, we're still looking for this correction all the way up, down. Okay, could get a support from this. Let's take a look at 100 EMA, 21 EMA on a daily basis, just about like 1200 right now. So we could get a support from it. So. Let's take a look at BTC. BTC breaking 90 to 100. BTC is still making some noise. So 6-hour candle gonna close in 20 minutes or something like that. So let's see. Nice volume on 6-hour. That's Binance. So we could break this level of resistance on a 6-hour basis. That could create a little bit of a bullishness for BTC. All right. So we still got a resistance right there. So doesn't matter how you look at it, we're about to break out. So could be breaking out very soon. So either it is going to be a rejection or it try to break out for a possible fake out. A breakout for BTC is actually good for alt, because since like I'm bearish on BTC, even if we break out up to like a 95, 97 area, it is going to give alt a better momentum to push higher. You see what I'm saying? But if BTC breaks down, alt might be breaking down and messing up the entire structure now. And we're gonna have to wait till September, October. BitShare 3-day chart, nice support. So don't be surprised about BitShare. Target one already 355, and then we're looking for 450 area. So can it pump higher? Absolutely, right? But if if you enter just about 250, it's only like not too much, right? If you take an entry at 250, you still can wait for much bigger profits, right? So the big profit is right there, up to 800. So, but would be closing some right here, right there, and let the rest go to the moon. It might not be going to the moon, like I said, right? We can basically go up, right, get rejected, and come back down till maybe even next year before going to the upside. But the most important is like take profit, and whatever it does after that, you're okay. So be cautious trying to long BTC right now, guys. It could be a fake out, so let's just be cautious. I'm not saying it is, but just be cautious. Dash, we're looking for two scenarios for Dash. Excuse me. So we said that basically, we said Dash and basically EOS, right? Similar structure. So we're looking for this move. This is a continuation pattern, but sometimes this continuation pattern, just like Cosmos, right? It basically, I was looking for it to continue right to the downside. It double bottom. So I'm just being cautious with Dash, if like we can start making just about high lows within this range, break this level of like 80,000, we could be pumping. But as of now, I'm not that bullish on it. Even if it pumps, I'm not that bullish. I'm not just comfortable with this structure with Dash. Already pumped like December bang, still moving sideways. Looks like it is just about below 0.618. It is just about like 0.786 on a regular basis. So if we break it, we could be looking for like 0.888, right? So 0.786 right now, holding very strong. So 0.888, it is just about like roughly on like a 650,000, right? So right now it's just about like 750,000. So all right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. We've been streaming almost like for over 90 minutes, so it is a good day for the alt. One coin I think I did not talk about is like gas. So it is not popular anymore just because Neo is not that popular. Nobody's basically talks about Neo. So but gas is could basically start to look very very juicy, very juicy very soon. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man. I might be going live tomorrow depending how alt going to be performing and BTC going to be performing, and then we basically talk later in a chat room in a Telegram group. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.